Today we're going to talk about one of the most important parts. If you get this right, you're going to have an epic session. If you get this wrong, you're going to have what we call a kite mare, which is the worst start to your session, where you can end up destroying your kite or potentially even injuring yourself. So today I'm going to run through how to set up like a pro so you can avoid all these kite mares and have an epic session. Alrighty, so before we jump into setup, what we want to do is a quick spot assessment. This is key whenever you're setting up at a new spot or you're about to set up your brand new gear for the first time. First thing you want to figure out is where do you have the most space. Right now we're at the Kelsick Kiteboarding HQ where we have a beautiful zone here, but this is kind of the pro zone because you see this kite sitting here. You can launch here, but there's not a lot of room. So if something goes wrong, your kite can end up wrapped around a tree in seconds. So first thing you want to do is find a big open area, find the biggest spot, kind of the quietest area to get things set up. Second thing you want to look out for is where's the wind coming from. This is super duper key because your wind direction controls everything related to kiting, and the wind direction is going to kind of guide you on where's the best place to set up and run your lines and do all that sort of stuff. So today we got the wind kind of coming straight at me like here. How do I know that? I simply look straight into the wind. If I hear the wind in both ears, that's kind of giving me my wind direction as well as my wind window. If your ears for some reason aren't working, you can also look at a flag. Flags are great indicators for where the wind's kind of pointing, or trees, anything like that. Just take a split second to look out there, suss out the wind, and this is gonna make setting up, launching, landing, and riding way less stressful than if you just set up and go. And the last thing you want to check for is any potential hazards. Luckily at our beach here, we don't have too many hazards besides the beach being quite small and the trees when you launch. Once you get out, there's not too much to worry about. We have one little reef out there, which you can see by the color change in the water. If the color goes from blue to brown or black, usually you want to kind of pay attention to that. Color change is always a great telltale sign for something happening under the water. We also have some waves breaking out there, which kind of also give you a good indicator that there's a reef. So look out at the water, kind of suss out where you're going to be riding, and make sure you're not riding straight over some reef, or if you get close to it, you kind of are at least aware of it. And then over this side, we got a little point too, which you can kind of get sucked into. So those are our main two hazards here at our beach in Antigua, which is very mellow and chill. But that's, again, something you want to always check on before you actually head out into water and ride, because you don't want to just head out there and then, oh my God, 50, 100 feet there, we got a big groin or a boat channel or somewhere where you should not go. That's why it's super key to kind of suss out the spot before you set up. And then if you're still unsure, if there's a kite school around or there are other kiters, go introduce yourself, say what's up. They will quickly let you know what the rules are for the beach and where you should kite, where you shouldn't kite. And that's an easy way that if you're unsure, they'll just kind of map it out for you. If you're at a windy beach and their kite's out, that's a good sign, and people are always willing to help out.